Morning. It's a frosty one today. Today is very much an errands day. Yeah, it still didn't work. I don't know whether I should be dating these videos, but today is a Friday and typically I don't work Fridays. The wife and I call it Freedom Fridays because the kids are in daycare and we're normally both off. But the last few Fridays I have been working because she's also been working because she's been super busy. So today is just errands for me, bunch of stuff to do. First stop is I'm going to meet someone to rent out one of my cameras, the A7S III. One of my goals for next year is to start a local rental house. Like I have all this equipment that just often doesn't get used, sits for months, when we're off from wedding season, that kind of thing. So I'd love for other people in the local area to be able to rent that equipment out if they want to, because there's nothing like that in this immediate area. The closest place to rent gear is Vistec in Toronto, which is like an hour and 40 minutes from me. All right, met up with Garrett there to rent out the A7S III. We had so much in common. We both used to work in the same mall when I used to work for a cell phone company. Small world. Just went to Starbucks and they have their holiday sandwich available now. I absolutely love this thing. It may only be 10:24 in the morning, but couldn't resist. Are all done. I was going to bring you with me for everything, but post office, UPS, and groceries isn't the most exciting stuff, so I didn't bother. So I may not have brought you along for that stuff, but some stuff's turned up that I'm excited about. I mean, you might not be excited about, but well, some of it might be. This just turned up from Small Rig, which is it's a handle that's I'm probably gonna do like an updated rig build video. So it's a handle that you can push the button down there and you can turn it. So it's actually pretty cool for, like, normally with low angle stuff you have to angle your wrists and stuff, and you don't have to do it with this. It just turns and it locks in, and it's really nice. And then also this, which was not cheap. I bought this myself. I have an iMac. I edit everything off of an iMac. This will be something useful for people who have just got all these new MacBook Pros, which seem to be extremely popular and hard to get hold of right now. Yeah, I use an iMac. A lot of ports are required, and this is the fastest dock with the most USB ports on the market from what I can find. I think it was like 400 US. It's not cheap. We've got 4 high-speed USB 3s on the back, Ethernet, 2 Thunderbolts, DisplayPort, power, and then on the front there's another USB-C headphone, 2 card readers. And that'll run off of 1 USB-C port, Thunderbolt port, sorry, off of the iMac. Let me show you. So this is a complete mess behind here, but like, look what I'm running. Like, I've got all these ports here being used. I've got a dock here, which just kind of hangs. It is what it is. And then on the front, I've got another, all my ports are on the front here. This is another dock that runs off of one of the ports on the back. Hard drive, 2 other hard drives under there which are connected, and then the audio unit as well. Needless to say, it's obvious that I use a lot of ports, so that is gonna fix it. If you're interested, is by a company called OWC, Otherworld Computing, I believe it is the name. And then something else which you might not be excited about, but I very much am. When the world went to shit a couple of years ago, I got into a new hobby, much like a lot of other people did. I love this because it was very reminiscent of when I was growing up. So I got into collecting Pokemon cards, but not just like any Pokemon cards, like the ones that have the potential to hold a lot of value in the future. Think of it like the modern day baseball card collectors. This is the Pokemon Celebrations Ultra Premium Collection. Very, very, very hard to get hold of this right now, but I managed to find one. The one that everybody knows of, the card that when I was young, if you had this one, this was the card, well not this specific card, but like this is a remake of that card in a metal form and golden. Good old Charizard. I genuinely think it is important as you get older to have hobbies, things to do in your spare time, because I find when you get older, this is a really hard pack to open. When you get older, you lose the interest in a lot of the things that you were interested in once as a kid. So it's important to pick up other hobbies, things to fill your time. Otherwise, you just end up sitting in front of the TV and not doing anything, wasting your time. And some people will think this is a waste of time and a waste of money, but I don't care. So we're looking for a few specific cards in here. I only need like 3 cards to finish this entire collection, basically. So fingers crossed we get them in here. Odds are we're probably not going to, because they're very, very hard cards to get. 2 of the cards I need are like the 2 hardest cards to get. Oh, we got one! I actually did! This is one of the hardest cards to pull in this set. It's a Shining Magikarp. So like these, on my front page here, some of these, and some of these are from when I was a kid. They're literally like 20 years old. These are literally the cards I had and I played with when I was 11 or 12. Pretty crazy to think, really. This is my main edit drive for YouTube, and it's squeaking. Can you hear it? I'm gonna assume it shouldn't be doing that. That is this morning's task. All those leaves have to go to the dump. What do you think? Papa, are you gonna help me? Why not? Are you gonna help me? Okay, let's go. Let's move the truck. Come on. Come on, my mama.